Tria.
Hi, this is Neil, and I'm going to show you how to put together an Antidoron Bowl. Okay, first I'm going to show you the parts we have. Okay, this is the base of the whole Antidoron Bowl. This is going to be going on the floor. It's smaller than the base that is going to be holding up the bread. Then there's the long screw. Okay, and then we have this weight over here. You don't need many tools, just need a regular wrench. Then there's the Antidoron Bowl, the pole. And here we have a couple of items. This is like a little cap, a cover. This is a nut. It screws in. This is a heavier round washer. It's a smaller washer. A couple of nuts. And another washer, and another nut. I've arranged them here in the order that we're going to use them. I recommend you arrange these in the same manner, just to make it easier. Okay, and we begin with the assembly. First, you take the long screw and you screw it in to the base bowl. Okay, and screw it in as tight as you can. Once you feel the steel, once it hits steel, stop screwing. You don't want to puncture the bowl. I've never seen that happen, but you want to be careful. Okay, and that's the base bowl, and that's how it should look. Next step is you take the pole and you're going to insert it in the larger screw. Okay, and you're going to make sure the circle here fits right into the grooves. That's the groove, and it fits right in. Okay. Okay, and then we can start working on the floor. So we won't bend too much. Okay, next step is we take this cap. Okay, this holds our pole in the center. Make sure that's good and on there. Okay, then we have our screw washer. Well, it's a washer that screws in. Okay, if it doesn't screw in, you're not using the right one. Okay, this one you have to do it as tight as possible. This is very crucial. Okay, this one makes the whole Antidoron Bowl sturdy. Okay, very good. Next we have the washer. Actually, next we have the base. Okay, and again, you know it's the base because it's just a tad smaller than the base of the bowl. Okay, and then we plop in the washer. Okay, make sure it's on the smoother side. Then we put the smaller washer. Okay, and we do this all the way. We want this as tight as possible. This is where we're going to use the wrench. Okay, and you do it as hard as possible, and you keep screwing until it doesn't go anymore. That's probably the most important part of the stabilization. So keep screwing. I'm not going to screw it now because we're going to disassemble it again, but you keep screwing until it's as tight as possible. Then you put in another screw, another nut. Now these next series of nuts and washers we're putting is to stabilize the weight. This large weight here. So it's not going to go in all the way. You kind of have to judge. Don't put it in all the way. Leave about an inch. Don't forget the washer. Okay, and then we put our weight. Okay, it's important for the weight not to be touching the steel. Okay, and as you can see, it only touches the steel when I do this to it, so that means we're good because it's not actually touching the steel once we add our other washer and our screw. Okay, and this, again, you should screw it as tight as possible. Not too tight, just tight enough so this won't be shaking. Use the wrench again. You don't have to go crazy on this one. And when you do everything correctly, you have a nice, sturdy Antidoron bowl. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like. There. And then you add the smaller bowl inside and the cover. You're all set.